not happen by wrestling. This hand just disappeared. This hand disappeared. Reach this out. This hand here as well. This hand depends what he does, but he's gonna hit the ground pot. So sometimes it's here, sometimes depends what he does. You see he's doing something weird right now, but a lot of you kids do that. They grab like that. But the intention was that way. So this hand should not curve. So depending on what they do, this hand might be down here, but it's still a projection. So one hand goes totally in, one hand finds the Kokyu vector. But that Kokyu vector is not returning him. No. Anyone that gets that far can run out before the throw happens. You have to follow the same Kazushi pattern. So drop and boom. Since that's the case, your hips don't rotate in the throw. When they don't rotate, you're also going to double pivot. Boom. You get the angle, and then he hits the ground at that diagonal vector. Boom, boom, pop. So uke, you should try to run out if you can. You just try to run out if you can. You see? Okay, let's go. Okay, let's look at why the uke first appeared not to run out. Because he just wants to take a fall. Okay? So your technology here is acceleration, and then he does that. So I set it up for that, and then he does that roll. It doesn't matter what you do. Okay, if you hold on to him, grab here, it's still the same technology. Doesn't matter. Okay? So what actually happened is he stopped his base so that he could do his roll. And all I've done now is have him, don't stop your base. Just keep your base going. See if you can run through. That's all I task you with. That's it. Now, if you look at what I'm doing, he's going around me. Now he passed me. He's going around me, he passes me. Past me, around me. Why did the other one work? Because just on him, he stopped going around me. Because he took the roll. He plants that foot. Then I accelerate him. But if he doesn't stop, I'm going to stop him. Well, that's a clash. That arm's going that way, you'll hold it in here, so you can go like that. Still try to go around me even though I have your arm. So he can't pass me, and my throw's acceleration. I have to create a tilt. There's the tilt, and then the shikaku's back here. That's where the throw goes. When you combine it in motion, he doesn't pass me, and then the throw starts. Boom, pop. Boom, pop. Okay, let's go. So it's very common, you want to do your hip rotation, then you want to do your double pivot, then you want to accelerate that. This is not Aikido, this is not what we do, okay? So watch things that make you have to do that, okay? Now if I pull my arm up like that, he's closing the gap. It's one of the things you do when he's close. So he's close. It's going to be hard to do that round kick here, but I can come up and hit with a crescent. I can seek vertical height and not be compacted by the range. But he's close. So when you change your vertical, he's actually getting closer. He's allowed to get closer. So you want the big wind up. He's moving close, you see? And by the time I get him, he's past me. On this version, that's going to be a lot of trouble. Well, you're like, Tazan! But he's already passed you. Second one is, you irimi is he irimis. You passed each other. And he's over here now. So this version we did here was just here. And this hand, with that movement, starts to go down immediately. It doesn't go up, down. It moves, boom, down, down. Then, if I don't have the Kokyu projection, that's going to be a hard side. Okay, can't get rid of that. Okay, try it again. You're trapped by the XY. So, just like any simple technique, and then you picture this thing. That big ass knee. And then you can't ever get to, you can't ever get there. You can't get there in real life. Okay? This is just it's crazy. So we do things like, we do the technique here. So I brought him in a circle, so I get used to the idea that he has to move in a certain way, then he opens. It's no different The opening has to present itself. I don't create the opening. The opening has to present itself. Okay, so he does his strike, right? And I'm here like this, and then pull and do the opening. So he does his strike, boom, and I'm in the idimi again. It could be something like that, right? He's trying to grab, he's grabbing me. I do my deviation. He comes back in, right? Go back. He comes back in, and then I have my idimi there. So the opening has to present itself. And XY never does it. XY is you creating an opening. This is not jujitsu. Okay? So I'm doing this technique here, and you're thinking XY. So I get out of the way, and he goes like that, but see, he passed you. Instead, don't try to throw him here. Start the whole technique rotating, especially if you're going to do the idimi. So, boom, here, boom. There's no rule why he has to go that way, why he has to stay on that. He has to go around me. No, he went around me. But if he goes too far, this is now not the technique. So the technique is here. Have more the feeling of what you're doing. So yin, boom, project. Then you can enter. You can yield, boom, up. You see? It doesn't matter. But you can't have the guy pass you, and then you're going to try to do that, okay? So free yourself and let him do the opening. So he's trying to displace me. Show? Boom. He's trying to do that. So our first move is clear the line. Start the fight rotating. Rotate. Angle. Perspective. That line. Too late. So your technique can start being quicker, right? Look at the difference.